interview has set alarm bells ringing at the palace. I think there are a lot of courtiers who are very nervous about the interview and apprehensive about exactly what the couple are.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most explosive moments in recent royal history, the fallout from Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's bombshell interview with Oprah Winfrey. This wasn't just a conversation, it was a global earthquake that shook the monarchy to its core. Behind the palace walls, the royal family isn't just upset with Harry and Meghan. They're pointing fingers at Oprah herself, blaming her for unleashing a scandal that left their reputation in tatters. So, let's unpack what happened, why the royals feel betrayed, and how this moment changed everything. Buckle up, this is a story of trust, betrayal, and a family fractured. When Oprah sat down with Harry and Meghan in March 2021, the world stopped to watch. What was billed as a candid chat turned into a full-on assault on the royal institution. Meghan spoke openly about feeling isolated, facing racism within the palace, and struggling with thoughts of self-harm. Harry backed her up, revealing his own frustrations with the family and their lack of support. They didn't hold back, and the result was explosive. Millions praised their courage, but inside Buckingham Palace, the reaction was pure fury. Century Fog. Royals weren't just upset about what was said, they were livid that Oprah, a global icon known for empathy and balance, gave Harry and Meghan a platform to air these grievances without restraint. Insiders say the family felt blindsided, not just by the couple but by Oprah herself. They believe she knew exactly how much damage this would cause, the headlines, the public outcry, the global embarrassment, and aired it anyway. One senior royal reportedly said through a close friend, "She didn't just interview them, she handed them a weapon to destroy us." That's the mood behind closed doors. Raw, red-hot frustration. Let's be clear. The palace doesn't expect Oprah to be their cheerleader. They know interviews are meant to dig deep. But what stings is the lack of balance. The royals feel Oprah didn't challenge Harry and Meghan's claims enough or give the palace a chance to respond. They see her as someone who built a career on healing and unity, yet in this moment, she leaned into the drama. To them, it wasn't journalism. It was exploitation. They believe Oprah saw the opportunity to create a historic, headline-grabbing moment and took it, knowing the monarchy would be left picking up the pieces. Royal insiders describe a sense of betrayal that goes beyond the couple's accusations. They feel Oprah amplified every painful claim, racism, neglect, mental health struggles, without considering the long-term damage. The interview dominated global headlines for weeks, sparking debates about race, mental health, and the monarchy's relevance. But for the royals, it was personal. It wasn't just about bad PR. It was about a family being portrayed as heartless and outdated on a world stage, with Oprah holding the microphone. The fallout from the interview has been devastating. Prince William and Harry's once close bond is now in ruins. Insiders say William was enraged by how his family was depicted, especially the claims of racism and ignoring Meghan's cries for help. King Charles, then Prince of Wales, kept his composure publicly, but sources say he was deeply hurt. The late Queen Elizabeth II, the heart of the monarchy, was reportedly heartbroken, not just by Harry and Meghan's words, but by how Oprah handled the conversation. The family had dealt with scandals before, divorces, affairs, even the loss of Princess Diana, but this felt different. This time the blow came from an outsider they once respected. What makes it worse is the silence that followed. Oprah never publicly addressed the fallout or acknowledged the damage. She stood by the interview as important and necessary, but to the royals, her silence confirmed their fears. Their pain was just collateral damage in her pursuit of a viral moment. The palace didn't reach out to her afterward, and there's been no attempt to clear the air. One source put it bluntly, "She'll never be invited back. That door's closed." The trust is gone, and the wounds are still raw. The Oprah interview wasn't just a one-night event, it reshaped royal dynamics forever. The monarchy went into crisis mode, scrambling to rebuild their image while holding on to traditions. Relationships within the family have never recovered. Harry and Meghan are seen as the ones who walked away, but Oprah is viewed as the one who gave them the megaphone. The palace believes she chose drama over discretion, and that choice has left a lasting scar. What's more heartbreaking is what could have been. If the interview had been more balanced, with tougher questions or a chance for the palace's perspective, things might not have spiraled. But the royals feel Oprah leaned into the sensationalism, feeding the world's appetite for drama without considering the consequences. They see her as someone who used their dysfunction to cement her legacy, walking away while they dealt with the wreckage of headlines, family division, and global scrutiny. Oprah's legacy and the palace's pain. Let's keep it real. Oprah didn't need this interview for fame or money. She's a global icon. But legacy, relevance, that's something even the biggest names chase. The royals believe Oprah saw a chance to make history, to be the one who got Harry and Meghan to spill, and she took it. The interview is one of the most talked about royal moments in modern history, and her name is forever tied to it. But at what cost? The palace feels she cashed in on their pain, turning their private struggles into public content. Royal aides say there were quiet efforts before the interview to ensure fairness, but those hopes were dashed. They believe Oprah knew the damage this would cause, but positioned it to dominate global conversation. To them, it was media exploitation at its peak. And while Oprah moved on to her next project, the royals were left grappling with a fractured family and a tarnished reputation, a wound that may take decades to heal. This story isn't just about one interview, it's about trust, legacy, and the power of media. The royals aren't whispering their anger anymore. They're letting it be known through trusted sources that Oprah went too far. They feel she used their silence and dignity to score a career-defining moment, leaving them to clean up the mess. Whether you side with the royals, Harry and Meghan, or Oprah, one thing is clear: this interview was a turning point. It exposed cracks in the monarchy, broke family bonds, and left a legacy of pain that's still unfolding. So, what do you think? Did Oprah cross a line, or was she just doing her job? Are the royals right to feel betrayed? Or should they have handled it differently? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let's keep this conversation going. The monarchy, the media, and the truth. It's all on the table. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more deep dives into the stories that shape our world. I'll see you in the next one.